asterisk, like to the tune of "Smack My Bitch Up" asterisk, and then I just said, "Fucked my dick up." Oh fuck! It makes me chuckle. Welcome back. It's skate, but anyways, let's talk about literally something else.
Okay.
We were just talking about television ratings.
Yeah,
off camera.
Television ratings are good to follow because it's good to know what people are watching. Because if they're watching it, they probably agree with it. Because that's just how things go these days.
Like I don't know anything. Like, so where were you going to get these ratings? You said you were doing it because you were like into wrestling.
Yeah. So when it comes to wrestling, it's good to know what the ratings are a good way to indicate how well business is doing.
Yeah.
If people are watching, then
that's
a good product.
what they're used for.
Yeah. So you can use that with anything. Like, is the NHL doing well? Well, what's its ratings? Well, how's CNN doing? How's Fox News doing? Well, look at their ratings. Let's see what people are let's see if people are tuning in.
Yeah, I wonder if like. Well, I shouldn't even say wonder, because like almost certainly this is a thing, but I wonder to what extent the shifting to more online media has had on ratings, because like if I would assume that the ratings now account for that shit.
Yep.
Because like a lot of people get their their entertainment that way.
Yeah, if you watch on Hulu, YouTube TV,
So that all counts to. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
they account for all of those.
Yeah, this is like a while back we had that conversation about like going platinum and all that shit, and like how it
affects the online streaming.
Yeah, streaming and all that.
Yeah.
God, by the way, shouts out streaming numbers. Chance the Rapper just put out a 22-track album.
Yeah.
Which
minutes watched, baby.
Minutes watched. Hey, why do you think the videos are all over 10 minutes? It's all about
not even that. Why do you think all the videos are like 20 minutes?
Yeah, true. We go the extra mile for y'all.
Yeah, definitely not, because we get more money that way.
Also, it's easier. Personally, I like doing them a little bit longer most of the time, because I think our conversations oftentimes end up needing more time than 10 minutes, and like for the most part, when we record these all as like individual files. Only rarely do we like split stuff up into multiple episodes in post, and that's usually just when we get like lost in the game and like, oh hey, we've been playing for like an hour and a half. Oops.
Yeah, and then we'd have to cut it.
Yeah, I think about 20 to 30 minutes is like that's like primo conversation time, if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean if we hit 27, it's literally a TV show.
Hey, you're right. Fuck yeah.
Or is it 24?
I think it's 22 is usually what they shoot for.
Yeah.
22 minutes. Oh man, speaking of runtime, this is something that when I tell people about this, they a lot of times don't believe me, but it's 100% true. Go look into it. It's fascinating. I learned this, by the way, just to give myself a little bit of credit. I worked for a television production company for a couple of years, which is where I learned this. But when you're I don't know how often it goes on now, or if it still does, or if it's just to a lesser extent. But in syndicating television shows, and specifically shows like Friends and stuff, like sitcoms, stuff that's gonna get played a lot, and people love, and so they're gonna watch it. Networks would repackage those shows to give themselves more ad space. So sometimes that would mean adding new cuts to the shows, which is like fucks with the flow and is really, really weird. But that's not the interesting one. The interesting one is that they actually would just literally speed up the episodes by small percentages.
Really?
So that maybe you'd notice if you're like a huge fan and you've seen the episode 100 times.
Right.
But for you or me, you just don't. You're just like, yeah, it's Friends. But if you go and like, you can. There are probably videos on YouTube of people like comparing them side by side. Because like my coworker just like actually showed me this stuff. It was like on Dailymotion or some shit. He's like, yeah, no, check it out. This is like a comparison of when it was broadcasted and then like how it was repackaged in syndication. And they would just speed up the video just a little bit. Because hey, over time that stuff adds up.
Right.
You can put in more ads and you can charge the ad companies more money.
That's pretty crazy, actually.
It's insane to me. Like that is, in my opinion, like a really grotesque perversion. I don't want to get up on like a high hill and be like an asshole that's like, Friends is the pinnacle of art. But I mean, to an extent, like that is kind of a weird perversion of an artistic endeavor. Like,
yeah, it's true.
Look, we did it.
Rerun.
Yeah, it's like we did it. We shot it. We cut it exactly the way that we wanted to. And then the network's like, Yeah, we're gonna speed it up a little bit though.
but just on the rerun.
But just on the rerun. But that's weird.
It is weird.
That's so weird to me.
Yeah, I agree. It's weird.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like I'm not.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's smart business move.
Yeah, it seems like a long walk. You know?
Yeah, no, it's just one of the things. I'm like, how is it actually worth it? Like, it's got to be, right? Because
I
they were doing it. But fuck, man, it's just so like. I don't think that I think the reason it's so wild to me is because I don't think that if you would put me down in a room for I don't think that you and me would have come to that idea, right?
No,
like, if we were just shooting the shit. Like, why? It's like, oh, just speed it up. It's like, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean just speed it up? Yeah, if the video's faster, we can get to the ads quicker. It's like, well, don't people don't like the ads though. They want the show. No, they want the ads.
I like the ads.
See, they like the ads. They eat it up. Little pay piggies.
Little pay piggies.
They love it. They love to see it. Oh, when the Dove commercial comes on, oh man, you love to see it. Mr. Clean can blow out my back walls any day. He comes on there and my countertop's not the only thing getting wet, if you know what I mean.
Dawn, would you like to take a... Actually, never mind. You don't know about the Nielsen rating system.
No,
so
I don't.
Never mind. Well, the Nielsen system is the rating system.
Yeah, that's as far as the extent of my knowledge goes. It's just how they do the ratings on television.
I don't exactly
I
know how it's calculated.
Yeah, I didn't. I want to say also, like, yeah, I worked at a television production company, but I didn't do any of that shit. I worked with old sports footage most of the time. They
basically just rate it on a point system.
Mm-hmm. It's based on like. Where do they? Is it just like a poll? Because like, the Nielsen ratings have been around for fucking ever. Like, It's not like they had an online poll back in the day. How are they getting those ratings?
What do you mean? They get it from the television companies.
Well, how does? What in my television is tracking what I'm watching though? Was there something?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's just in your antenna. Pretty sure.
Really?
Well, yeah, because that's. I mean, all of this is being moderated by the FCC. So like,
yeah, I don't know. I guess I just don't have. It's hard for me to parse whether or not what you were saying to me is correct because like.
Well, are you ready for me to blow your mind?
Yes, absolutely.
Because the Nielsen rating system not only can calculate how many people are watching a show, they can also tell you the demographics of who's watching as well. So I can tell you like if boys from ages 18 to 31 are up or down year over year on a certain show.
Well, no, I get that because, like, you know, YouTube has similar analytics, but the thing is, I understand where YouTube gets that information. I do not understand, like, this feels purely speculative because, like, are you just... What I'm trying to say is, like, are you getting actual data from people? Are people telling you, like, hey, check it out, I'm a 24-year-old white dude?
They have there's the census.
See, that's what I want to get to is how do they find out who I am? Like, I can get how they get what I'm watching because it's on TV. And like if my TV's on that channel, I guess that makes sense to me. But how do they know anything else about me? Are they just making assumptions based off of what I watched, or like you said, the census? So like, is it?
I think it's based on the census.
So interesting. That's so weird.
Yeah,
that's so weird. So I guess the ratings every. How often do we do the census? The census, is it like 10 years?
It's like once every 4 years or something.
Something like I don't remember. I guess the rating system. I guess every couple of years you're just like, all right, time to look at the new demographics. Let's see what's popping.
Yeah, and I mean, even then, like, I mean the gaps on the demographics are still fairly large.
Yeah, I mean they have to be because you have to generalize to an extent.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're like, because I say that because like nobody wants to fill out that extensive of a thing, right?
Right. But like, yeah, like I mean, I'm not as into it as I used to be.
Yeah, so you used to check the wrestling ratings.
Yeah, I would check the wrestling ratings, and I wanted to see the demographics because I wanted to see.
Oh, motherfucker!
Oh, come on. Because it's important that because right now WWE's viewership for young boys is down. It's down like 16% this year.
Make it interesting.
Which is not very good.
Yeah, no, that's
you need young viewers.
Yeah, you always want to get younger viewers. That's just because then they become lifelong viewers.
Exactly,
and that's very profitable.
It's
something
just,
that I probably will never have to deal with because I really don't think that I'm going to be making video content for the rest of my fucking life.
Yeah.
I don't say that to try and alarm anybody that's watching this, like, oh no, the channel's ending, because it's not. I don't think so, anyways.
We're only mid-20s.
Yeah, it's just like, who fucking knows what I'm like. My life right now is so drastically different from like this time, even just last year.
Yeah, same.
Like, who fucking knows what's in store
Actually,
for us?
never mind. No, it's not. I'm about the same, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, damn, has there just been like some serious shit that you haven't mentioned to me at all?
No, not really. I'm actually about to say since last year.
Gotcha. Yeah, I when we talk about these kind of things, though, sometimes I'm like, damn, sometimes it feels like, because like with how weird and granular, like specific our interests were growing up, sometimes it does kind of feel like maybe we were supposed to be in this line of work. Because it's like,
I mean,
well, like, okay, who else growing up gave a fuck about Nielsen ratings?
Oh,
like,
well,
that's what I mean.
I didn't give a fuck about Nielsen ratings growing up.
Well, I thought you were like checking into them to because like to follow wrestling.
Yeah, but this was like a year ago.
Oh, okay. Well, then
was,
still, yeah, it makes sense like that we have these kind of interests.
Yeah, because
that's not what I meant to do. Obviously,
the ratings are very telling of stuff like that.
It's interesting stuff.
I'm actually in the super minority. I'm actually a very young wrestling fan. Like I'm actually very much in a minority of wrestling fans.
Wrestling fandom amongst young people, I feel like as we were growing up, this is purely anecdotal, but like as I was growing up, I feel like I watched in real time, like the people, like the kids my age lose interest with it.
Oh, definitely.
So that's rough. You came in at like the worst time.
I mean, yeah, in the early 2000s, this was during the PG era when they moved away from the Attitude Era.
Ooh, Attitude Era is funny.
It was. It's because they went public and...
Yeah, I mean, I get why they did it.
Yeah, the donors
sucks.
Yeah, they don't like the boobies and the saying shit on television.
I love saying shit on television.
I do too.
I can't. It's new life goal. I want to get on television at some point and then use a swear. That'd be pretty cool. I feel like young me would really appreciate that. No, I don't want to like fuck with some local news person.
Oh, okay.
I've never really liked those kind of videos, or at least like I should say in my like adult life, I've never really liked those kind of videos.
Right.
Because in my adult life, I made friends with like people that work in the local news in Tulsa, and I'm like, oh, like they're just fucking doing their job, like.
Yeah.
Like they're just like, please don't come over here and like yell a swear word on camera because we're a local station, you know, and like that's a way bigger problem for us as like a small time thing than like if you did it on like national news. They're just like, no, like I don't get paid enough to deal with this shit. Leave me alone.
Right.
But those Baba Booey videos are pretty funny.
Those are pretty funny.
Like, it's totally fine to just be like, go yell a goofy thing at like a reporter that's like, hey, and today we're here at Kitty's Day down at the vet. You'd be like, Oingo Boingo rules or whatever. Like, that shit's fine. I don't give a fuck about that.
That's just wholesome
wholesome
something
fun.
very important. Yeah.
Ooh, this is a cool zone.
I like it.
It's
like the break.
It's like Zen garden.
Nice.
When's the next wrestling show coming to OKC?
I don't know, probably a while. They just had one.
Damn. I was kind of hoping like after you went, I was like, man, I kind of wish I had gone. Fuck, that sounds like fun. I bet they're having a great time.
It was pretty fun. I want to go to an indie show again though.
Yeah, an indie show. I want to. In my head, an indie wrestling show just sounds like it would have some really cool energy. Like, I feel like that would be a fun crowd to be in.
It's not. I don't know. It's hit or miss. The wrestling fans can be real dicks. They're just like not. I don't know. There are times when they are trying to be a part of the show when really they shouldn't.
Oh yeah. Oh, that happens in all entertainment though. This is not. That's not specific to. I mean, like our fans do it. Fuck. Like they're like, oh, I'm gonna come in and make a joke now, and I'm like, okay. You tried.
I am not looking forward.
Not everybody's good at it.
Yeah, I'm like half looking forward and half not looking forward to the SmashCon interactions I'm gonna get.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
I mean, it may not sound like it, but I really do enjoy talking to fans. I love interacting with fans. I think it's so much fun. When they're not being dumb. Yeah,
I think that the important qualifier here, for me at least, is that I enjoy interacting with the fans a lot. It's dope. It's really, really. I don't know what the word I would use to describe it is, but it's
fulfilling. I get a lot of fulfillment out of it.
Yeah, I guess that's a good way to describe it. Like it's to feel like that level of importance. Like, as somebody that grew up feeling, isolated and alienated and alone and utterly unimportant in basically every single way.
Right.
Like, the fact that now there are people out there that are like, no, like, you make me smile, you make me laugh, and that's like important. Like, I like that. Thank you. That's awesome. I love talking to people about shit like that.
Funny enough, backtracking.
I don't like getting memed at. Please, if you see me at SmashCon, don't meme at me, please. I fucking hate it.
Someone asked me
I hate it so much. Also, real quick.
Yeah.
If I'm in the bathroom and I have my dick in my hand, don't talk to me. Don't talk to people when they're pissing. It's weird.
It's so weird.
Wait until I'm out of the bathroom, okay? I say this because at Low Tier City, somebody, while I had my dick in my hand and I was incredibly high, tried talking to me about a different person.
Yeah, about someone you just know.
Yeah, I'm like, dick in hand. I was so flustered, I just didn't know how to respond to the guy at all. So he probably walked away like, man, what a great interaction. But I was like, in my head, just screaming at this kid because I'm so high and my penis is out.
Honestly,
sorry, I just had to get that out.
No, that was definitely warranted. I don't want anyone talking to me while I'm pissing.
Unless it's me.
Unless it's Don, of course. He gets
I'm holding
He gets the piss pass.
Nice. Finally.
I think I'm officially done having shitty fan interactions. If you come up to me and you say boat, I'm just gonna walk away. I'm just not gonna interact with you. I'm not gonna continue interacting with you. You've ruined your chance.
Yeah, all right.
Unless your goal is to make me upset, in which case, congratulations. And then we're both happy because I get to walk away and you get to go high five your buddies that you totally owned your internet.
Hey, check it out. I made this guy mildly annoyed. It's like, yeah, okay. I'm gonna continue to not. I'm just gonna leave.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna go enjoy myself now.
I'm gonna go continue to enjoy myself. Thank you.
That was cool. I'm gonna go. Yeah, just bye.
I'm gonna go order a burger.
Just like, okay. It's like when people are like, hey, like I'm gonna come up and just unprompted try and make a joke at you. That's really weird when people do that because I don't know who you are.
Oh, I accidentally called my voicemail.
Oh, nice.
Oops.
Got any cool messages?
Probably from
scammers. Hey, the lesson here, the takeaway here should be, we are people, and to us, you are strangers.
Yes.
That is very important to keep in mind. So act how you would around a stranger.
I know it's a little weird because you know a lot about us.
Yeah.
You watch us a lot.
It is a really weird dynamic. Like it's very weird, and it's something that like I think we're all sort of figuring out because nobody told me how to do any of this shit. Like how to deal with this dynamic that historically hasn't always been around. Because like fucking movie stars and shit. Real quick, I'm not conflating myself to a movie star. I'm just saying like people that like have a following.
Right.
They didn't share their personal lives. Like they just didn't.
Yeah.
Like it was discouraged even. They were like, no. We only put out just like the perfect stuff about you. Like people opening up about shit. That's some next level shit.
Yeah.
I'm out here being vulnerable.
That's not part of this.
Like to strangers, and that's scary. So like it's frightening when like someone just comes up and they're like, hey, by the way, I know a shitload about you, and I'm like, I know nothing about this person. That's terrifying.
Right.
Like. So if you come up and you're like, hey, I'm a big fan, like, it's really nice to meet you. I'm like, oh, this person sounds, like, normal and not like they're gonna hurt me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Someone,
I'm a jumpy boy. I'm like a small dog, just...
I was at the local...
No noises.
And I also make noises. I was talking to some guy locally, walked up and goes, hey, Major, I'm really sorry to do this, but I just wanted to let you know that you're my favorite person on Flob. And I'm like, why are you apologizing? That's incredibly sweet.
Yeah, no, that's really, really kind.
That's super nice.
Usually I'm just like, oh, but it's Major though. But yeah, no, like that kind of stuff, great. Just like be chill. And by the way, I'm gonna put this out there, like, hey, are you nervous about meeting one of us? Cool. I'm afraid of everyone all the time.
Yeah.
I'm also nervous to meet you.
You see me in public, you know I'm scared.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I'm scared all the time. Like I said, I'm an introvert. I don't, like, most of the time, I don't talk to people. So when I go to these events, I know that at some point somebody's gonna come up and talk to me. Like whether they're a fan or it's somebody that like knew me from when I played Smash, or it's a total stranger who just wants to like, hey, you wanna play Smash? Because that happens all the time at these things.
Yeah.
I'm afraid
Or
of
maybe
all-
they want to know where Jacob is.
Yeah, or maybe they want to know where Jacob is. I'm afraid of all of these people because I don't know. I have no context for who you are as a human being, and you have a lot of context for me, and that's frightening because there are definitely people that know me that do not like me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't have that. I think everyone who knows me likes me at least, or at least has.
I
no
think
opinion of
everybody.
me.
Okay, I should rephrase. People that actually know me like me. Except for some really personal family stuff that I'm absolutely not gonna get into.
Right.
But I mean, like, fuck. What was the point I was trying to make here? I did a cool pop shove it and I just forgot. Fuck. It felt like it was important too. Fuck. Anyways, just be chill.
Just be chill.
Just be chill. I'm a pretty chill dude. I'm nervous all the time. Like,
I'm also nervous.
I've got like that Chihuahua shit where you just, you know, maybe shaking a little bit all the time. But like out of fear, not out of like a medical condition.
I also shake because I'm small, like a Chihuahua. It's cold.
But unlike a Chihuahua, you're much quieter.
Yeah, it's very true.
You
I'm like a mouse.
It's always interesting when you do speak up.
Thanks.
Cause it's like a rarity, you know. It's like getting a little treat. it's like getting a Hershey kiss from my earlobes. I'm like, oh, there it is. That was that higher decibel major, Duncan.
Higher decibels.
I like it. I like it.
I don't even like I don't even necessarily enjoy. Like I'm not even like nervous to talk or like. I just don't have much to say. You know.
No, that's true. I also really like listening to other people talk.
Yeah, I do too.
Because I mean, we talk at work.
Yeah.
Like, when I go home, I'm not gonna talk nearly this much. And like Dillon's coming over tonight. I'm probably gonna talk very little. And be like, "Hey, you want to watch a movie?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay, cool." Or like, "Hey, you want to play Enter the Gungeon?" Like, you should have rolled there. Yeah, okay.
I did play D&D last night.
Oh, nice. With Sunday or different group?
Sunday's group. Yeah.
Nice.
It's great. It's
How's your character coming along?
pretty good. I actually feel kind of bad though. I feel like I mean, it's a new party, so like we're all kind of new.
Growing pains.
Yeah. I feel like I'm kind of holding up everyone because I'm trying to do a bunch of stuff, but it's okay. But my character is coming along fine. I'm still a bard that plays the kazoo.
Nice.
So far, I've only rolled 2 nat 20s, and both times was when I was playing my kazoo.
Nice. Get that stat buff up.
Yeah. One time I made a shit ton of money because I was performing outside a bar, and then the second time a guy wanted to hear me play, so I pulled him into a side room and I played a banger on my kazoo.
Fucking nice. Oh, maybe I just can't land this.
Yeah, that's what it's starting to look like.
It's starting to feel like it. What's your character's name?
Ormer.
Ormer?
O-R-M-R. 4
Ormer,
letters,
okay.
1 vowel.
Gotcha. Cool name.
Thanks, I RNG'd it.
What's that?
I randomly generated it.
Oh, okay, well. I mean, hey, it works. That way, you let the name find you, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
A lot of my character, I'm like very not interested in like creating my own character like narratively. So a lot of the aspects of my character are just like randomly generated. But I have no problem playing into those.
Okay, that was what I was going to ask. So you're basically, you're just character acting in D&D.
Correct.
That's really cool. I like that.
Yeah, I just don't have like I don't have like a character in mind of what I want to be. So I much rather just get told what my character's like and work like that.
Yeah, no,
just
that's to some degree, I like sometimes I want to do that where I'm just like I want you to pick me a character to play like
Right.
in this instance, but sometimes the personality stuff I'm like okay give me like my stats and then I will build around that, which is also really fun.
Okay.
And be like it basically comes down to do I want to role play as myself or do I want to role play as somebody else today? It like myself in a fantasy situation or a fantasy character in a fantasy situation is kind of how I come down to playing D&D. I gotta pick one. But I like both of them. Because it is fun to be like, what would I do in this situation? And then like go on that. But sometimes it's a lot more creatively interesting to be like, I'm not me. What I would do doesn't matter.
Right now, my biggest problem with D&D is that I am forgetting that I need to. If I have okay, so I'm a bard and I'm like I specialize in like deception and
Dope.
like what am I trying to say? Like Disguise.
Disguise. Ooh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
I've infiltrated a few things, right?
That's awesome.
So far. It's so much fun.
No, I love that kind of stuff. That's really fun because that's 2 layers. 'Cause
Yeah.
Now you're role playing in your role play.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
exactly.
so fun. I love that.
I'm
Imagination's lit, y'all.
I'm shit at fights. I'm really useless in a fight, but I can get us into places. And
That's my favorite kind of character. They're so much fun.
They are. I'm having a lot of fun. But
Hell yeah.
I keep forgetting. I explain my plan out of game, but I keep forgetting to explain my plan to my party in game. Like last night, we were invited to a ball, and I had to get someone in because she promised me an invisibility potion that I ended up not using because I'm an idiot.
Nice.
I ended up not using it, but I needed, in order to get it, I had to get her in.
Yeah.
And in order to get her in, I told her she was like,
Yeah, actually, my dad works in Nintendo.
yeah, exactly. It was like I was serving one of our party members as a druid. She was like the royalty that was invited to this ball.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, she's just the sister. And then Sunday was like, okay, well, she's a dragonborn, not a druid. And I'm like, yeah, she's adopted. And he's like, okay. And so we get to the ball finally, and the bodyguard's like, this says it looks like you have one more person than what you're supposed to. And I go, oh yeah, she's their sister. And the girl in my party goes, no, she's not. And then it was so funny.
Oh no!
Someone in my party just went, narc alert, narc alert.
Oh no! You gotta make sure the party's on the same page.
I forgot to tell her that this was the plan.
Yeah, that in essence, you split the party.
Yeah, I know.
You
like,
never split the party.
I cast Charm Person and we got in anyway. It was
Ah,
okay.
fuck yeah, that's a good one.
I wanted to cast Charm Person on the person in my party.
You should have. That'd be fucking hilarious.
I wanted to. Sunday said no because it was our first time, and I was like, fine,
Oh,
I guess.
boo,
Boo.
boo, Sunday.
Boo,
You'll be.
Sunday.
I'm gonna send you some words. You handsome motherfucker. I love you.
I'm just kidding. Actually Sunday's like an amazing.
Oh yeah,
DM. He's incredible.
He's one of my favorite people. Like you're one of my favorite people to have conversations with, and so is he.
Yeah.
Generally about different things though. Whereas him and I have just seen a lot of the same movies and a lot of the same, or listened to a lot of the same music. So like we have a lot to bond over. That
I look forward to D&D every week.
he's such a good guy.
Sunday's awesome.
He's like, man, he's like a hug from someone that's very close to you that you haven't seen in about a year.
Yeah, that's a very good comparison.
Like, just good vibes, you know. Never assuming. He's just there for you, and I really appreciate that. Shouts out Sunday. Chat, fuck. Comments. Get some hearts going down there. Show me some.
Don, I think you gotta get out of this area.
Why is that?
Because I think this music's copyrighted.
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, hey, on the other ones didn't get dinged, so we're
Yeah,
probably fine.
okay, yeah, that's fair.
We're probably fine. I'm just gonna go up on here. Yeah, get some hearts going down there in the comments for Sunday. Good dude.
I'm a little sad though because I'm not able to. We're not gonna be able to do D&D because Sunday is visiting his girlfriend. So
She's also lovely.
I've had very minimal interactions.
I've also had minimal interactions with her, but she seems very nice. She's always like happy to see me when I'm like in a chat or something. She's like, oh hey, it's Dad, and I'm like, oh hey, how's it going?
She rated my stream once, which was nice.
Nice. Yeah,
I never rated her back. I feel bad. I will one day though.
Owned.
I promise.
Take that, Hannah. Owned.
As soon as I start streaming again, TM.
Come stream with me on my channel. You're just part of my channel now. Remember?
I want to stream on my channel sometimes too, though.
Do it from my apartment. I just want to hang out more.
Understandable.
Because I'm like, yeah, we're gonna like play Melee and not stream it. Like, I just want to fucking. Ooh, you broke your face. That's rough.
Am I allowed to smoke marijuana on my stream if it's legal in my state?
I actually think you can.
Okay.
I'm pretty. I don't do it because I don't know.
Right.
But I'm pretty sure you can.
I think I'm just gonna start doing it because I got nothing to lose.
Huh.
Like what? What? I just lose my Twitch stream? Cool. I'll make another one.
Fuck. I mean, yeah, right? Like, fuck it. Also, like, if I got banned from stream, I'd just be like, yeah, alright, whatever.
Okay. What are they gonna? I mean, even then, like
it's just a hobby for me.
Yeah, right. Like, Who cares? I'll stream on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
Just
like
like,
it.
whoa, check it out.
Whoa, whoa.
Hey, now the donations go into the chat box. Crazy times we're living in.
I make less money now.
I make. Oh fuck. I do make less money on Twitch now that I don't have a Twitter account, but I also don't really care about making money on Twitch. Especially not anymore. Like, when I was like actually grinding to get partner, quote unquote grinding, it's fucking streaming. Like, it's streaming and it's not my main source of income, so it's not like there's pressure on it.
Right.
I was just like, maybe I can sort of passively get this. I almost did, but then when I didn't, I was like, oh, okay. The only reason I care about it is just because I wanted more emote slots, because I want more emotes that I would use.
Oh, right.
Like, that's pretty much it.
I wanted to get partner, just say I got it, and then I didn't, and I was like, this is lame.
It's kind of funny. This is same.
I think Twitch hates us, dude. Like, actually. Like, I think Twitch is anti-flop.
Understandable.
I mean, I don't disagree, but it's just crazy that it goes up that high, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I just gotta, like, I know some people that work over there. I just gotta go rub some shoulders and do the bullshit networking thing if I ever, like, if at any point I'm like, alright, pivoting to streaming, like, yeah, FWAB was fun, like, I'm trying to be a streamer boy now, like, oh, you know I'd hit that motherfucking grind and be like, I'm flying out to California and start bumping shoulders, yeah, I
Right.
pretended I like any of these people.
God,
No, I'm
that sounds so bad.
Yeah, no, like, LA, God, I'd never want to move to LA. Oh my God, I would never want to be a part of that.
Backtracking to my party story from a couple episodes ago.
Yeah.
I was talking to an old friend I hadn't seen in like years.
That's
like,
great. I got to do that recently as well, and it's so nice catching up with people.
It is, and it's so. And what's even better is that I hadn't seen her in like 3 years or something like that.
Yeah, there's no expectations. Like,
Right. And also, we both just went through like a very, because like she graduated high school and went to college, and I did too. So like, that's a big change.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
lifestyle.
yeah.
So that's a lot to. So there's a lot to catch up on.
So it's great. Yeah, like we're in our mid-20s now. Like, people's lives are picking up.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, hey, one of our best friends fucking got married.
Yeah, that's true.
That's crazy.
A few of my friends are getting married actually.
Yeah, Jacob's wedding was fucking beautiful.
I
cried.
I
only cried like a couple of times though. I was expecting. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to keep it together at all, like at all. And I'm like, oh man, I only broke like 4 times.
Too drunk to cry.
Oh, that's right, you got drunk.
I did.
Man, that day was like awesome because you know Jacob got married. Like it was fantastic. Like
My best
I love
friend
Jacob
of like
and
over
Theo.
10 years.
Yeah, and like
got married.
Like I
That was
love
awesome.
Theo to death too. She's great.
She's awesome.
Personally though, I was really sick that day.
Yeah,
and
I remember that.
so I wanted to get drunk, but I just couldn't because I was like, I'm actively trying not to vomit at Jacob's wedding because I feel like that, like I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. So I was like, just be miserable, enjoy the spectacle because it was beautiful,
Yeah.
very tasteful. I did have like a beer or two, or no, I had like some wine, but I was like, I shouldn't keep doing this. Like, as much as I want to get drunk on my boy's wedding day, I don't think that I should.
It was fun for me because these were my friends. These were all my different friend groups. That
Yeah,
I
it was
made
like
my life.
everybody, like all the circles converged at once.
Yeah, I saw like old smashers like Jordan and Hona. I
Yeah.
saw even my old childhood friends like Patrick, who I'd never met. I'd only heard stories from my friends when I was like in
Dude,
middle
it's
school.
fun meeting that guy, the story guy, you know?
Yeah,
It's always fun meeting that guy.
I'd
awesome.
only known him as Patrick from Wyoming, and I'd never met him.
I
until-
love that. I love that name so much because that is exactly how, you know, me and my friends would describe like our extended circles, you know?
Right.
Like, there was Dino from SoCal. Me and Dino did not get along.
Oh
He was like friends with, he was really tight with like one of my close internet friends.
no. Right.
And for a while we all had a Minecraft server together, and I kept putting Dino in a cage.
Wow.
And he's like, dude, I want to play, and I'm like, no.
Oh my god.
This is
You trolled him.
This is my island.
You griefed him.
I griefed him. I wouldn't do it now, just because I'm like, whatever, I don't fucking care. But at the time, I did find it pretty funny, because like
That is funny.
Because like he'd just get out, you know, obviously. But like I'd go and I'd just like build a cage around him while he was like AFK or something. I'm just like, got him,
Got him.
got him. And he's like, fucking stop, dude. Eventually, it did escalate to the point where we more or less had two sides drawn, and we went to war with TNT, and we leveled the entire server. Like, is pretty petty. It was great.
That's awesome.
That's how we ended up more or less. Like, we still played Minecraft together after that, but then they put in like the food system, and I was like, oh, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, that's fair. Kind of made it harder.
But now I've like come full circle. I'm just like, oh yeah, Minecraft owns. Like, unironically, great video game.
No, it is awesome.
It's digital Legos, dude.
It is digital Legos.
It's brilliant.
Except better.
Except better. The Lego horses don't walk.
I will say, it's true. I will say though, catching up with people really puts into perspective how little I'm doing with my life.
Yeah, I that's like our it also puts into perspective like how weird what we do is.
Yeah, that's true. I got a lot of questions about what I do, which is understandable.
I try not to field those questions. I just like tell people, oh, I don't really like talking about work because it's hard to explain, and also I've had that conversation so many times that I'm tired of answering it.
Right.
So I'm just like, oh, I don't really like to talk about my work that much, but like, what are you up to? What have you been doing?
I really enjoy talking to people about it. Just because A, I love what I do, and
yeah, that's
B,
fair.
I think it's important for people to know how the system works because they genuinely just do not understand how you can make money.
That's true,
off of YouTube.
And I'm glad that you're out there spreading that information for me so that I don't have to.
Because they're all like, "Oh, I hate YouTube ads," and I'm like, "No, they're great. YouTube ads are awesome. You should watch all of them."
Well, we might disagree on that one, but that's okay. Oh, fuck.
I need my money.
Yeah, no, I like that people watch the ads because that's how I get paid, but I also don't like watching ads. But I got YouTube.
I don't hate watching ads, like, because I understand what happens when I watch.
Yeah, you understand the system. Yeah, like you understand. Let me rephrase. I don't like watching ads. However, I do it because I know what it does for the creator. Is that like, or I pay for it? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I don't ad block stuff. Like when I'm like supporting people, like I'm like, oh no, I just pay for the thing that gets rid of the ads because I, as someone who benefits from this also, like I get it. Like they actually benefit even more from this. So I'm like, oh yeah, fuck yeah, let's do that. Yeah, hey, the ads pay all the creators you like.
Yeah, they do.
Like, yeah, ads suck. It's annoying. Welcome to America. I got rent.
Honestly, like, ads are just so, like, it's such a minor inconvenience for how far they go.
Yeah,
for
I would largely agree with that. I just think that they suck generally.
I mean, yeah, no one likes brushing their teeth.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's just nobody likes brushing their teeth.
It's like, I think that it's something
there are arguments to be made like 100% just like against advertising, and I would agree with some of those arguments.
Yeah.
But like it is a trade-off, and like as the system currently works, like I understand that trade-off is needed.
Yeah, it's really no other system is really gonna work.
Well, no, that's not true. Like there are other systems where advertising is like not a thing. Like there are countries where advertising, like where it already was a thing, where they said no, we're going to actually get rid of certain forms of advertising, like public advertising.
How do creators make money?
They just directly this is not like on YouTube. This is just in general.
Oh.
Yeah, so this is like public advertising. YouTube would be private advertising because it's, on YouTube. But like there are places in the world where they've changed their system so that they don't have billboards anymore. Like you're just not allowed to advertise in public.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, and like I see that shit and I'm like, that's fucking interesting. There might be maybe we could do some work with this because that sounds cool.
Oh, well that shit doesn't affect me, so I don't care about that.
Okay, we're just focusing on YouTube. Got it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to focus on the benefits that I get. I don't give a fuck about anybody else.
Wait, benefits, but
I mean, oh no.
Oh man.
Quick, close the curtain.
Oh no, they're gonna realize that the title or the name that we chose is a joke. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
The title's a joke on the show where we do jokes. Oh god, no, we're doing jokes again. Oh god.
It was funny. She was telling me about what she was doing in her life, and she was like, "Oh, I'm actually going to I'm going to college, and she's going to this like women's college in NorCal, which I'm pretty sure it's like a big important one.
Nice.
I don't remember what exactly it was called.
There's some decent schools up in California, so I would nice, good for her.
Yeah, she's doing like women's studies and economics.
Those are both very important things. Nice.
Yeah, she's like she's doing like 2 degrees, and I'm just like, whoa, that's like twice as many degrees as I went for, and I didn't even finish.
Yeah, I'm over here. I'm like, damn, dude, you're gonna get as many degrees as I have dropouts. That's wild.
I was funny because I was like, dang, you're probably gonna like go into politics and like raise awareness about things that are like really important, and I'm just making teenagers laugh on the internet.
Hey, well, I mean, literally,
she's
talking about that right now, like, you kind of did bring some awareness to it.
I mean, yeah. Well, she also replied, and she was like, well, teenagers need to laugh too. I think teenagers need to laugh more.
I agree. That's why I think this kind of entertainment is valuable and important. It's
definitely.
Just like why I think comedy in general, or like fucking movies, just entertainment is important.
Because if you're being entertained, then you're not really focusing on how sad the world really is.
Well, okay. I mean, you're not incorrect. I just like to come at things from a much more optimistic spin.
Okay, that's fine. I like to be real.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It's just, the having a bad day and all, Major.
Oh,
hey, remember that? Hey, viewer, for viewer at home, like, this is like day 4 or whatever, but yeah, no, it's that same energy where I'm just like, I might sound like I'm like got some more pep in my step, but that's because earlier Major was like being all optimistic and happy with me, and I didn't have to think about the realities of how fucked everything is. Anyways, we're playing Skate. Was that an episode?
I don't know.
How long was that? How long have we been going? I don't know how long we've been recording.
I feel like I have so much more to say.
Would you like to say some more?
No.
I'm ending the episode.
How long was that?
42 minutes.
What the fuck?
I don't know where 42 minutes just went.
I swear that felt like the shortest recording we've done today.
Yeah.